So retrain the brain and release the stress and discover inner peace and happiness. And it is coming from a traditional wisdom which is 6,000 years old.
Wow.
And we have 3,000 teachers in the text. And thousands of practices. Why thousands of practices based on the same principle? You have hundreds of smartphones from different companies, but the principle is the same. So there means that these practices are customized to help people at 3 levels. First level is the lowest level. So people normally come, they say, can I get rid of my challenges, problem like you have come with a chronic fatigue and with a lot of host of physical, mental and emotional problem. But in the Eastern wisdom that is considered the lowest level. Lowest level in the sense that yes, first you have to manage all these challenges by regular practices, by customized practices. Then the second level comes, you are living a healthy life and still. Now you have an urge, you learn from your experiences that, I'm getting all the pleasure from outside, I'm living a healthy life. Is there anything more into it? So that is a little higher level. You're searching something. Not because of your challenges, but where is the smile, Jennifer?
I'm sorry?
Where is the smile?
The smile?
Yeah, smile has disappeared. Don't be so serious.
God.
I'll take care of you. As long as I'm with you, so I know that this is my, not I won't say profession, this is my passion and has been with me for almost 9 years now.
Oh, wow.
I can't believe it, yeah.
And we learn. Now she learns the smaller tips. Yesterday we were having a private session, so she explained to me, and I explained, and she understood. Finished. Problem is gone.
Wow.
So it comes because of your
I feel better.
regular practices. And the third level is the highest level, that you are passionate about discovering the inner peace and happiness. I think the same journey was undertaken by Buddha. Buddha also. Buddha first had a life of pleasure when he was living in the kingdom of his father. And then his father got an astrologer who predicted that he is going to be a big monk. So now see that. The second, then what his father did? His father built a beautiful palace. If you have a penthouse in the Trump Tower, you can say it is a palace. And there all the luxuries are there, all kinds of pleasure. And he immersed himself into a pleasure. But then something happened to him. Okay, I'm living all this, but pleasure is short-lived. Is there any something more into the life? And there he encountered an old guy with a deformed spine walking on the street he had never seen until the age of 20, because his father blocked all the sources of the miseries and the suffering. So when he saw and he asked his assistant, who is this? No, I should not tell you, Prince, but it happens to everyone. What? It will happen to me also? Yes. So pay attention, that is the message to you. So he started feeling the same pain and the suffering of an old man while watching him. And he said, what is this? Can I transcend this? Can I change myself? And then the thing happened. At that time, at the age of 22, 23, he was married, he had a son, And he said, I already got the pleasure of the physical pleasure, I had the sun, and at last he left home. So that he became the highest level of the seeker. I want to see what is peace and happiness. He left all the luxuries and the comforts. So he became the highest level of the seeker. So there is the message. What is the message? When we have problems, challenges, stress, and the suffering in our life, how your mind accepts and how your mind responds to that problem and the challenges is the key to a successful life. So one kind of people say, yes, the world is full of miseries, then why you are living in a world? That is one aspect. One way the mind responds. The other way the mind responds, okay, there is a problem. This is not a problem. This is an opportunity. Because if I overcome this problem, my level of endurance and patience and my evolution, higher level of evolution will take place. So that is one way of looking at the problems and the challenges. And so he accepted the challenge. And during the journey, one master met him. He had about 26, 27 different masters until he met the last master, oLearn Kalam, and who taught him the meditation, and he got enlightenment. But before that, there was a master who said, do 50 postures, eat only this, and within 6 months he was reduced to a skeleton. This is written in the true stories about the Buddha, and many of his contemporaries have written about him. He was reduced to a skeleton. His eyes came out totally thin. He was not eating. But at that time, his mind was purified. I'm focusing on you, Jennifer. When the mind is purified, then you cannot have the fatigue syndrome. Then your level of immunity will go up. But he achieved by a tremendous austerity. But this last master, oLearn Kalam, recognized now this guy is totally free from the impurities of the mind. And then he begged the other master that, why don't you give this disciple to me? He is worthless, you just give to me. Just by saying. So I said, okay, you take him, he doesn't know, because other master was not enlightened. So when you don't have a right path and a clarity, then you push people, continue doing this, do this, nothing happens. So this oLearn Kalam took him, and then he asked him to sit under the tree, which is also, people say that it is still present in India. And under that tree, he guided this meditation, and he got enlightenment. Couple of things for us. First thing is to purify the mind. What is the purification of the mind? If it is not one-pointed, it does not have a right intention to discover the inner peace and happiness, then it takes a long time. But then it happens by regular practice. The second level is the tossing of the mind. We have, during the course of our life, we have developed many likes and dislikes. Do you like me?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. But without saying, So the master says that we have to maintain our awareness. We have not to allow the mind to move between likes and dislikes. If someone is doing good, appreciate and finish. Someone hates, tolerate it, keep quiet, keep a distance. So a lot of things have been taught to us by these great teachers. So what we are going to do in our program today in the first step, first 5 or 7 minutes, it would be a mini mindfulness state that we'll like to achieve. So you will learn from your experience and I will observe. So I will understand where it needs a customization. So that will go to the next week. Then the second step will be the purification of the mind, and today we will be using the breath as a means of breath and the focus of the mind at different centers to purify the mind. At the same time, with that purification, we'll also learn from our experiences that how relaxation and the calmness is so easy. So easy. Are you not relaxed? No. She is wonderful. I see that. Sometimes it is the impure mind that takes over. That thinks a lot. And when it thinks a lot, then the mind claims that you are already gone. No, I have got a problem. You were explaining while sitting here. So I was understanding. Don't you think that I have challenges? Yes, I have challenges. But ask Anne. She has been with me for the 9 years. I accepted every challenge. But without getting stressed. That is the key. So in the third step, what we will do, we will balance. We'll strike the synergy between the body, breath, brain and the mind by some sound, and the last step will be a deeper state of inner peace and calmness. I talked a lot. Whether we will be able to achieve or not, let us see. You also talked a lot. You told me a lot of problems.
I did.
We both talk. Okay, so let us start with our journey. Lie down or sit. Close your eyes. Lie down and sit. Be comfortable. So the first step, I told you that it would be a mini mindfulness. So first is you're lying down, your hands are facing up, facing the ceiling near the thighs, and eyes are closed gently. My friend, why don't you remove your glasses? I will never ask you to see something during the meditation. And that you can see even without glasses. Yes. So, be comfortable. So the first step has 3 points, and then we will work on it without doing anything. So the first is eyes are closed, the body is in a comfortable position, and we will walk through the body by the conscious mind to remove, to dissolve the surface mind that keeps us very sad, disturbed. And how we do it? Look at it. Move the mind on the neck joint. When you move the mind on the neck joint, you feel the sensation. Then become aware. Is the neck joint comfortable? If it is not, you can adjust and align and make it comfortable. Then the shoulder joints. When your mind moves to the shoulder joints, we all are alive, we feel the sensation, and let the mind analyze. If the shoulder joints are comfortable, no movement. And when it is comfortable, you feel the sensation. And you also experience a kind of steadiness. That is how, my friend, we qualify ourselves for a higher journey. So even if people come with lot of challenges, every week I customize these practices to help you to maximize the benefit. Look at the hip joint. Simply look. At present, you are not doing anything. The mind is looking at the hip joint. When the mind is looking, the mind feels the sensation. And let the mind recognize that it is in the state of being comfortable. And when you are comfortable, your experience is the steadiness in the body. What it has to do? It has a lot to do with it. That we will understand in following sessions. Look at the knee joints. Feel the sensation and comfortable and steadiness. Move the mind on the ankle joints and the toes. Feel the sensation, being comfortable and experience the steadiness. The entire body, sensation, comfortable, steadiness. That is the first point, being comfortable. Understand, my friend, that being comfortable is a state of consciousness different from the mind. And that is what we discovered in the first point. Second point, be carefree. What is being carefree? Free from all the cares. Who cares us? The habitual conditioned mind. And this mind, 99% complains, blames, reacts, suffers. What should we do with it? Do nothing. But what it means? It simply means as if you are standing across a road or a highway and you see the traffic moving. Same way, there is a mental traffic, mental highway, and the traffic of these thoughts continues to run. What should we do? Do nothing. Just watch them. Let it come and go. Let it come and go. That ability we have. And the third point in the first step is being natural, being casual, being true to yourself. But what is the self and what is the true self? Look inside the heart in this space. Just casually. We need not to focus and start making an effort and then we say no. Be casual, be natural. In that state, you're looking inside the heart and let the mind dive deep within you. Become aware of the infinite space all around. It is a fact. When the eyes are closed, the senses cannot go inside. It is a fact. I'm not asking you to imagine. No imagination, no hallucinations. In my program, my friends, and when you look deep inside, the time will come by regular practice, your mind will recognize there is something deeper within that is never moving, never changing. We have to discover that presence. That is a spark of the real self, our true nature, full of inner peace, happiness, love, and the wisdom. So what happens when we discover? The mind changes, mind drops, mind dissolves. And it starts changing the brain pathways, it changes our experiences at the physical, mental level. We redefine our relationship. That is all about the journey of the Eastern wisdom. Okay, so first step is done. Now we will move into the second step. So recognize there is a steadiness, there is a sense of little relaxation. I'm not saying 100%. Even 1% is enough. The journey begins. And cheerfulness. What we are aspiring for, peace and happiness, we have to be cheerful. This is not a medical clinic where you have to show your big face and then only the doctor realizes that you have serious problem. We are here to discover inner peace and happiness. Now the second step is active step. Look inside the head in the space casually and start breathing playfully and gently from the chest, through the chest or through the nostril. Just keep playful breathing through the nostrils into the chest. The chest expands and contracts. Continue. We will be doing only for a minute. And then again we will go into the passive step. According to the Eastern wisdom, this process means you are purifying the mind for a temporary period. In the meantime, we'll go deeper. Continue for a minute. Continue. And stop it. We will accept the changes that is taking place in terms of the sensation. Look at the head and the neck. Move the mind on the head and the neck and all around the skin. It raises your awareness and you discover there is a sensation that is deepening. There is a sense of relaxation. And there is a discovery of the stillness in the body. Look at both the arms. Look at the right arm. Move the mind on the right arm again. Sensation, relaxation, and the stillness. Move the mind on the left arm. Move the mind on the left arm. Sensation, relaxation, and the stillness. Look at the chest and the belly. Looking here means the mind moves on the chest and the belly. Many people say, are you doing the body scan? No, our goal is to discover inner peace and happiness. Body scan is done in a medical clinic, in a hospital. It is not a scan. Our goal is different. Look at the right leg. Move the mind on the right leg. Be there. Feel the sensation, relaxation, and the stillness. Move the mind on the left leg. Feel the sensation, relaxation, and the stillness. Move the mind on the entire body. The mind is looking at the body from the top to the toes, and you feel the sensation. Obvious. We also experience a bit of relaxation and the stillness. Now look inside the chest. Look inside the chest and start breathing again from the belly. Let us breathe from the belly. Disrupt every practice. Yes. The belly is going in and out, and you're looking inside the heart. Because the way you explained your challenge is, it is overwhelming, emotional. And that is why I changed the pattern today. You're looking inside the chest, but you're breathing from the belly. Continue breathing, please. Do not stop in the middle. Continue, only 1 minute. And stop it. Now you are in a totally passive state again. In that passive state, we learn from our own experiences. Looking at the head and the neck, the same, learning from our own experiences. See, the sensation is deeper now. Relaxation is little more, and the calmness or the stillness. Look at the right arm. Sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Look at the left arm. Sensation, relaxation, and the stillness. Look at the right leg. Sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Look at the left leg. Sensation, relaxation, and stillness. The chest and the belly. Sensation, relaxation, and stillness. The entire body. Sensation, relaxation, and stillness. The entire body. Now we will move into the third step. But before that, the first point would be take a deep, silent, and slow breath. First, how you take a deep, silent, and slow breath? First, you inhale into the belly. Continue to inhale into the chest, up to the collarbone. And exhale from the belly, from the chest. So this becomes a deep, silent, and slow breathing. Every time you inhale in the state of stillness in the body, no movement in the body, you will experience some numbness, tingling, body sinking into the floor, rising up. They are all experiences. Let them come and go. Don't get upset. That is why you are here. So take a deep breath into the belly, then into the chest, up to the throat, and while breathing out, start making the humming sound. The breath is coming through the nose. Yes. Louder, deeper, and longer. Continue. Keep your awareness. Keep looking deep inside the forehead. Deeper the better, longer the better. Yes, I like this. Continue. 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 You need not to wait for me. Yes, that is the key. You are independent and free, my friend. Continue inhaling deep, silent and slow. No more humming sound now. But when you inhale, create an intention, looking deep inside the forehead into the dark space. When the breath is going in, say to yourself, I'm receiving peace, happiness and love from the existence. Breathe in slowly. Let it take time. And when the breath returns, the same deep breath, I'm giving peace, happiness, love to everyone. I can tell you, the moment the mind starts giving the love, peace and happiness to those whom the mind has branded the enemies, created a hatred, your mind changes. That brings the transformation. Because this is the tossing and the wail. Continue. The breath is deep, silent and slow in the state of the stillness in the body. And as the breath goes in, the mind looks deep inside the forehead in the space and saying, while inhaling, you say, I am receiving peace, happiness, love, and the wisdom. While breathing out, I am giving peace, love, happiness to everyone. Include me also. Breath is deep, silent, and slow. The body is experiencing a deeper sense of relaxation in the stillness. The mind is living within, and every time the breath goes in, the mind goes deeper within inside the forehead. I'm receiving and I am giving. That is the key. Life means an exchange at every moment as long as we are alive. There is an exchange of the cell. Every cell renews itself at every moment. The blood exchange, the exchange of the air, the exchange of the thoughts, exchange of the feeling, exchange of our intellectual understanding and knowledge. But one thing we never exchange is the true nature. Why? It cannot be exchanged. So simple. So once we reach to that state, awakening takes place. Continue. I'm receiving peace, happiness, love, and the wisdom from where? Existence. You drop the work created by your mind, the existence is there with you. That is what we are working on the mind, my friend. When the breath comes out, I'm giving peace, love, happiness, and the wisdom. And now leave even, drop the deep, silent, slow breath. Let the breath flow normally. Do not change the rate and the rhythm of the breath. The last phase is actual meditation. The moment the breath goes in, look inside the forehead and drop the sound. Drop the sound. Don't chant loudly, longer, deeper. No. With the shorter breath, drop the sound. Om. No change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. In the state of the total stillness in the body, the breath is normal. The moment the breath goes in, look inside the forehead. Om. Breath returns. Om. Goes in Om. Comes out Om. Goes in Om. Comes out Om. You're living within now. You may have that kind of an experience. And if you have that, how you are there where I always like everyone to be there. Now, when the breath goes in, look inside the heart, in the space, and drop the same sound, Om. Breath comes out, Om. Goes in, Om. No change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. No change in the state of the body, too. Why? We are living within. To explore, to discover our true nature. It's okay. Don't worry, continue the journey. And now, when the breath goes in, look inside the belly button and drop the same sound. Om. Breath comes out. Om. That's all. I'm just looking exactly this time. This is your first session, so I have to be extra aware based on your challenges. Now is the time to do nothing. Remain as you are. Doing nothing. Yes, my friend. When we do nothing, the mind is transcended. And we enter our inner self. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We return in a specific way to maintain that state for a longer period. So please don't make any hurry. First, bring your mind to the right palm and feel it. Right hand. Move the mind on the left hand. Feel it. Now lift your both the palms. Slowly place it on your eyes. Cover your eyes with both the palms slowly and open the eyes inside the palms. Continue to gather your experiences. You have to express through your mind what happened during the entire 1 hour. And slowly bring your hands down. Sit up. We will share our experiences now. I can see the smile now. How are you?
Good.
Feel calm, relaxed? Huh? This is real you. That was not real you. You see that? Yes. How are you? Yeah.
Fine? Yeah, feel very good.
Feel very good. You see, that is the way that we have to